That is 2 cases of wine just given to us here in Northern California. Getting the van all packed up, and Abram and I are going on a adventure north to Oregon. I'll explain more later. We're about to get rolling here. It's about time. It's like middle of the afternoon, getting a later start than expected, but that is the way that it goes. So this is Abram's rig, a Kersplatcher paw slathered across the cracker dash is warped and vorpal. Got me? I don't know what that means. An Abramism, I guess. All right, hoping this thing is actually roadworthy. We shall find out. Gonna get rolling. Stop at the casino
and do some gambling. No, they have the cheapest gas in the state.
Ah, all right.
I guess, what should I put in there?
Kefir, yogurt,
all the dairy products,
salsa, guac.
Looking for hearts being darker than a devil's soul. I ain't someone you bring to mama's house. Do you believe? Do you believe when I say time is a thief and love is all grief and all you will ever see me do is acting like the man you'll never understand. But baby, don't leave. Baby, don't leave. Save me. Save me. You gotta save me. Save me. Save me. You gotta save me. Save me. I got these demons going on inside. Your love is the only way to satisfy. Show me the road where I see the light. Do you believe? Do you believe when I say no medication, no meditation will ever work like you do? Save me. Save me. You gotta save me. Save me. Save me. You gotta save me.
Good morning. This is the hotel room where Abram and I stayed last night in Crescent City, Northern California, almost to the Oregon border. We're headed out of here in just a few minutes and going up a highway. I think it is 199 across to I-5 in Oregon through the mountains. It's going to be really beautiful. I didn't end up recording much last night while we were driving because it was all just driving, and we ended up driving through the night and getting here late in the evening. Nice to have a pretty sweet room here. And so hopping back in the van and getting going and hopefully get up to Eugene later today. That is the ultimate plan. So we will be getting back on the road shortly. Here we go, the trusty van. All right.
This is where we watch the eclipse. I'll figure it out later. Off the Whetstone Mountain.
Way the hell out there. And so Salem is right over here or something? Here. Detroit Lake. Oh, okay. Brighton Bush Hot Springs is right around there. You're clear.
For me, buddy. You're now in Jedediah's state forest or something? State park?
road once at night, and a bear ran across the road in front of my car, like 50 feet down. Yeah, pretty sure it was a black bear, yeah.
I think that's all there is around here.
Yeah. Somebody in a canoe down there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I was supposed to turn left here.
Really?
I think.
I thought it was just kind of a straight. Let's see. Okay, we got some Grants Pass left. No, straight. Nobody behind you. You're good. Beautiful water there. So green.
Yeah,
it's just emerald.
Yeah, this whole area is fantastic.
Oh. Does this sentence have any reference, or is it just random utterance?
So me and the kids went to this arcade in Santa Monica Pier.
Like video game arcade?
Yeah, and just we were playing air hockey. And if you play enough, like you can win these tickets and then trade them in for all these stupid cool toys and stuff. So we finally got enough tickets together to get everybody one of those. It's like this stretchy kind of sticky stuff that you can like grab papers and stuff with. You know those things?
Yeah.
The end was shaped like a hand, and then it was
I see.
the thing, and then there's a ring
And it would stretch out.
like that.
Okay.
I had one in.
You can really stretch it out far and just like nab stuff.
I had one in. God, it was either Miss Olenek or Mr. Davis's class, and there was a guy
in high school?
Yeah, and who was it? It was Ray Price, I think. It was like 2 desks up and a row over, and it was Mr. Davis's class, and we're writing one of those 150-word critical thinking essays.
Okay.
And I waited for the perfect moment when he leaned back a little bit and like had his hands on the paper.
When Ray did?
Yeah. And went. He didn't know, like it happened so fast, and it was so out of the blue, and he didn't know what happened to his paper. It just disappeared all of a sudden. He was just like,
And dimensional shift or something?
yeah. I just went, because he was being a dick to me and stuff. I think.
So did he look over at you right away and
He
figure it
didn't know
out?
where it went.
Because he was like in a relaxed
Yeah, he
state at the
leaned
moment.
back to think about something and went and stole his paper and crammed it down my pants really quick and like went back to mine and never gave it back to him.
And he never noticed.
To this day, he doesn't know what his paper was.
Like, what the hell?
It was like half done or whatever. It just all of a sudden disappeared. It's a really fun toy. So anyway,
And so where does that?
I didn't know what they were called, so I named it the Kersplotter paw.
I see.
And we had all of our Kersplotter paws hanging here in the window. And then I parked somewhere in LA, this was a couple summers ago, and it got super hot and they all melted into total liquid and spread over the entire dashboard.
Oh.
So the entire dashboard was coated with like a 1/10 of a millimeter layer of this.
Slathered across the cracked dash.
Then I said that to Thistle. I said, the Kersplotter paw slathered across the cracked dash is warped and vorpal. Got me? She said, that could be a haiku if you take off the got me part.
Oh.
I was like,
And so it's a haiku by.
Kersplotter paw
Got me is the author.
slathered across the cracked dash is warped and vorpal by Got Me.
Yeah.
So I went and bought this white.
You mean the rhythm is perfect with the haiku?
Yeah, well it goes 5-7-5.
And Thistle noticed that upon your utterance of
I
it.
said it, and Thistle thought for a few seconds and said, that would be a great haiku, but it's 19 syllables, so if you took off the got me part, and I said, I'm gonna buy a white paint pen at the art store, and write that there, and I'll attribute it to God. So that's the story.
There you go. Right on. I never would have thought there would be that much of a story to that sentence. That is so cool.
So it's kind of based on this famous line from Captain Beefheart's classic album, Trout, Replica.
Okay.
Where he said, it kind of has the rhythm. What inspired me to say it, he says, a squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag is fast and bulbous. Got me? So I said it like that.
A squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag is
fast and bulbous.
Got me?
So I said it, I turned the pistol and said it. A Kersplotcher paw slathered across the cracked dash is warped and formal.
Got me?
Thanks. You're great.
316 to Portland. So that means about 216 to Eugene. It's roughly 100 miles south.
Yeah, we're about half.
That's not all that far.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is nothing. Hold your breath.
That wasn't that bad.
Like the south. Yeah! Oregon!
Woo! Yeah. So I think this is Cave Junction. Oregon Caves is nearby. Great to be back in Oregon. First time since I think last year, about a year ago, when I flew into Oregon from Finland. Helsinki to Portland, a flight of mine last spring. I think Abram might be in this thrift store. $2 each, not bad.
3 for $5.
Yeah.
Looking for cargo shorts.
Uh-huh.
Size 34 or so.
And so here's the Oregon Caves, Speleothems. Inside the caves, broomstick column, stalactites and stalagmites. Stalactites hold tight to the ceiling. That's how you can know a stalactite from a stalagmite. Halictite, velvet flowstone, vermiculations, cave bacon. Cool, different words for various cave phenomenon. And then check out this cool mural. I don't know what is inside here. It's like a bar or something. Not gonna go any further. That might be like somebody's home. I don't know. And we'll get back in the van and get rolling here in a few more minutes. Heading that way, deeper into Oregon.
Look into your just like looking at the morning view. I hear your lies. I sit and think of how I thought I knew you. You cry, you laugh. You laugh so fast. You dream, you run, cause you thought I was the one for you. I climb over your walls, and I see nothing on the other side. You got your back to the world. You close your eyes because your hands are tied with pride. I look back on the day that I knew you. Everything you say, I see through you. You look back on the day that you knew me. But I wasn't the man that you thought I'd be.
All right, so we have arrived at our destination for today.
Home sweet home.
Oh yeah, it is a cozy pad, eh? And Abram is going to give us a little tour of the house here.
Yeah. So
where are we and why are we here?
we're in quite a ways southeast of Eugene, Oregon, out in the sticks. This is my friend the Wizard's property.
Yep.
He prefers to remain anonymous.
Yes.
We'll refer to him as the Wizard.
He was in that truck that was just driving up the road there.
So this is my new house.
And it is a keeper.
This is my dream house. Has been for years.
It has lots of potential. And this is for real. This is not like a joke or anything right now, what you're about to see.
Yeah, no, it's all true.
This is really happening.
This is so me. So here's my living room. This is my friend Fred. Say hi to Fred. There's a bull elk. It's a walker.
Multi-use tool there.
Multi-tool. Shit everywhere. This is part of a bulldozer. We got here's my new vacuum, my new Dyson sphere.
So David was just driving to his house, which is nearby, and so
It's
this is
up
like
on top of the hill, yeah.
and so this is like the kind of the spare abandoned house that has lights but no running water. And
So part of this house, which is kind of buried under sheetrock and stuff, was built in 1850, I think. It was the original Glossner house, the Glossner family.
a homestead.
Homesteaded out here in the 1800s. There was an addition done and some work done in the 40s, 1940s, and then this tacky part was from the 70s.
And this is Abram's new home. This is why we came up here.
Yeah.
Or at least why Abram came up here, and I got a ride with him. This is where he's
I
living.
apologize for the mess.
Yes.
Here's my bedroom, I guess. Not that there's any place to sleep.
But there will be.
You know, we'll whip it into shape. You'll
Yeah.
see.
Come back in 5 years and this will all be
People
different.
have no idea. So this guy that owns this land, oh look at that, a full set of micrometers.
What are those even for?
Just for super precise measurements.
Okay.
So the guy that owns this place is the most interesting person I've ever known. He's a genius, probably, I think, of a
Curious nature.
mechanical nature. He's a chemist, a geologist, an engineer, a physicist. He was a combat medic in Vietnam for 4 tours.
Got blown up and
Got blown
survived.
up. He's just been there, done that. Wow, what can you even say about the guy? Oh, look how relatively clean that was. Okay. The toilet. The water's not on right now. We gotta get that going.
What does that entail? What do you mean?
Water?
Is there like just a switch outside?
Oh no,
or?
God, no.
Okay,
It
that's what I.
entails digging up.
I see you were referring to get that going in the larger perspective,
It's
not
probably
us.
more than I'm even imagining. Like,
Yeah.
not even.
In the meantime, it's a creek, and like we'll bring in
Creek and-
buckets to wash.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm not staying here all that. I'm staying here for a night or two. So.
So a cat used to live in here, as you can see.
Leaving his mark.
This lights don't work. He's got 120 acres out here, and the stuff in this house is about 2% of the crap that he's got.
Yeah, we got a little glimpse of some of the stuff along the driveway. when we were coming
the
in.
video tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll make a full tour of the operation.
I've got a 1954 link belt 50-ton lattice boom crane over there on a truck. He's got about 800 tons of structural steel out there here that we're going to build a shop with. New Kubota excavator, dump trucks, 977 dozer, Case 850, a couple other cats.
You could do some crazy shit if you want to.
He's an explosives expert. He's got an 8-ton powder keg out here. We're going to blow shit up. Play with dynamite, machine guns, all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Big eye stuff. Here's the lovely kitchen.
What is this little...
Mysterious.
Some kind of a liquid container. It's quite nice and new looking.
Yeah, it's some kind of
Some kind of pressurized...
Watch it blow up. Or, anyway. Let's have a look at this. It's so beautiful.
Ah, yes,
I
the
think this was maybe
old coffee grinder.
1911. It says there's all the patents.
You just have to kind of pick your way around various useful implements.
So it's over 100 years old. Solid cast iron, spun aluminum. If you stick this in a socket, it works. To get it going and grind my coffee with it. Let's have a look
Just
into
a little
the
taste of
garage.
the mechanical wonders of the wizard.
So here's the laundry room, which is completely full of like parts in it.
Oh,
there
hey.
you go. Yeah.
All right.
Some of this stuff this goes to the. We'll see it in a second. There's these giant machine tools in the garage here.
Mm-hmm.
He's got two 40-foot ocean containers full of similar stuff.
Now, would you classify him as a hoarder?
No, not really.
Okay.
He doesn't care about stuff. He recently donated $3 million to Doctors Without Borders so they could build a clinic in rural Laos.
So we're in the house of a millionaire right now.
Yeah, well, the house that he lives in is a shitty, like, 1970 single-wide trailer with blue tarps on it and mice that you have to, like, walk on a plank to get to. And he's a multi-millionaire.
And he has millions in the bank.
And he's been meaning to build this dream house for, like, 45 years and just never got around to it. So here's the...
Okay, so here's the...
this garage. So this is his stuff. This is what he's into. Like, this is probably part of the 977 cat. He just knows how to, has no problem with this stuff. Like, this is his wheelhouse. Like, tear this apart, rebuild it, improve it from what it was at the factory.
Inside and out.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Which is not my bailiwick. Oh, here's the, this is the sump pump I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So I want to, I asked him a couple years ago, I needed to, like...
You had, like, a
muddy
puddle?
Water, and I'm picturing one of those little ones like I have, blah. Oh yeah, it's right over here in the garage. I'm like, so I think this thing came off an M1 Abrams tank.
And was it in the same condition at the time that he... I mean, I guess it must have been.
It
like,
works.
There's no...
Well, it would work if you got it put together.
Okay, it's not ready to plug in and just go.
But you could put this, you could empty like a pond of mud with this thing and it just...
Yeah. Looks
Like
it.
everything he has is just on this ridiculous scale.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Induma, this 5-ton vertical mill here that John and I built the gantry crane to go get. We got this for free out of an airline hangar north of Seattle about 10 or 12 years ago. This is, they imported 40 of them in the 70s. This is the biggest vertical mill you can get in the United States. It's made
For milling lumber?
No, it's a metal working...
I see.
Think of it as an extremely precise, powerful, glorified drill press.
Okay. Alrighty, well...
So my goal is to help him anytime, anywhere. I'm the factotum, the new...
And whip this place into shape.
Whip
is
it
the,
into shape,
yeah.
build, finish the palindrome out here, set up that room as a writing room.
Yeah.
I'd like to build an analog... Oh, there's my little... That was the safe that was inside the big safe.
Ah, okay.
So... Let me see if I can remember the combo, actually.
All right, well, I think that is going to do it for this video. More coming from the mysterious...
we'll take a look outside tomorrow.
Yeah.
Knock your socks
This is
off.
like a, just a little foot in the water of the whole operation, so take it easy.